What is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a deep dive into Fantom, one of the most exciting and innovative projects in the crypto space. We're going to be doing a huge breakdown of what Fantom actually is, the latest updates for 2024, the game-changing developments on the Fantom network, and even some price predictions for the future. So let's jump straight in. First, let's cover the basics. What actually is Fantom? Well, Fantom is a high-speed, scalable, and cost-efficient blockchain designed for decentralized applications, also known as dApps, and also smart contracts. Unlike some older blockchains, Fantom uses its unique consensus mechanism, which allows transactions to be confirmed in under 1 second, which is absolutely insane. And the fees are even better. They're practically zero. This makes Fantom one of the fastest and most efficient networks out there, capable of handling thousands of transactions per second, and it's a go-to platform for developers building DeFi applications, NFTs, and more. So FTM is the native token of the Fantom network, and it's mostly used for transaction fees known as gas fees, staking to secure the network and earn rewards, governance which allows holders to vote on proposals and improvements, and thanks to its blazing speed and low fees, Fantom has earned its spot as a top blockchain platform for real world use cases. Now let's move on to what's happening with Fantom in 2024. So the first thing is Fantom Sonic upgrade. The biggest news for 2024 is the launch of Fantom Sonic, an upgrade that will massively boost the performance of the network. Sonic promises that transactions finalize in less than 1 second, a 10x increase in transaction throughput, which is processing even more transactions per second, and lower gas fees than ever before. This upgrade positions Fantom as one of the most powerful networks for scaling dApps and attracting developers. Sonic is a game changer for Fantom's growth and adoption. Now, the second biggest update is increased DeFi activity. Fantom continues to dominate in the DeFi space with projects like Faith over Next and SpookySwap for decentralized trading. It's also great for liquid staking solutions for earning rewards without locking up assets, and developers are flocking to Fantom because of its speed, low costs, and user-friendly tools. This has driven an increase in total value locked, or TVL, signaling growing adoption of the network. The next is its mainstream partnerships and adoption. Fantom is also partnering with key players in the blockchain space to bring real-world applications to life. With its energy efficiency and scalability, governments and enterprises are starting to explore Fantom for projects like supply chain management and digital identities. Now the tokenomics. So the total supply for Fantom is roughly 3.175 billion FTM tokens, and its current circulating supply is roughly 2.79 billion FTM. Fantom's fixed supply ensures scarcity, helping to support its value over time. The token is heavily used within the ecosystem, driving demand for staking, governance, and also fees. If you're holding Fantom, you can stake it to earn an impressive 4 to 6% APR while contributing to the security of the network. This makes Fantom one of the most attractive chains for long-term investors looking for some passive income. As for its market cap and price, Fantom is currently trading at roughly $1.25 to 26 at the time of making this video, and its market cap is roughly $3.5 billion. It's ranked in the top 50 cryptocurrencies by market cap and has rebounded strongly in the recent bull run, driven by its growing adoption. As more developers and projects join the network, Fantom is becoming a leader in the battle for scalable blockchain solutions. Now the most interesting part of the video, let's move in to the price prediction for Fantom. So you can see here we're on the daily chart, and if we zoom all the way back to 2021, just before 2022 started, Fantom hit an all-time high of $3.48, which was absolutely huge. You know, a few months before that, it was trading at 18 cents. So for it to do, nearly a 30x or 20x, it was absolutely insane. It was one of the most profitable cryptocurrencies. If you invested, anywhere before the all-time high, it was mooning a lot. Like every day you would see it go up 10, 20, 30%, and the dips were very minimal. Obviously we had a slight pullback back in September, but after that, once the bull run had actually ended, Fantom crashed all the way back down to even lower than that. It crashed to roughly 16 cents. So the low that we had during the previous bear market, we hit that same low again and even dipped to 15 cents. So overall, it was a very tough period during the bear market, which actually lasted, if we take it from the previous all-time high or the previous high before the bear market starting, the bear market started, it actually lasted 646 days. So nearly 2 years, over 1.5 years, we had a bear market for crypto. If we take it from the low created, it's nearly 600 days. Take it from this low, it's 500 days. days, but it was a very, very long time. And a lot of people, will forget about these coins because it's not one of the biggest coins. It's not a Bitcoin or Ethereum. And that ultimately results in people selling those coins off, maybe using that cash for something else or to invest in the larger coin like Bitcoin or Ethereum or XRP. And then ultimately the project gets forgotten and we don't see that much of a rally next. However, for Fantom, we have started to see a slight pullback or a comeback, I should say. So in 2024, we started off with a good rally into March, hitting $1 2022, and then we obviously dipped way back down to 25 cents, which was quite a large dip. It was felt quite strongly in the market, and then obviously after that we got ETF approvals and Trump winning the election, which spiked right here from November from 66 cents to $1.25, nearly a 2x. And yeah, the market's been soaring ever since. So what are we actually looking for on Fantom? Well, if you didn't manage to get in anywhere during the bear market, which we were calling in the Discord, so if you're not in the Discord, make sure you join up. It will be the second link in the description. We're sending out trades there every single day and they are crushing it in the market. I mean, you can see on the screen right now just how many trades we're winning, and we even called Fantom at these lows right here at 15 cents, 16, 17, 18 cents. So if you entered there, you'd be over 10x right now. So $100 invested would be over $1,000 right now. And yeah, if you didn't manage to get in there, then it really depends on how much you want to risk. Potential entries, a good entry would be this area right here between the 0.786 area and the 0.236 from a larger Fibonacci that we have. We also have the 0.618 here. So this entire area would be a good buy. Obviously we dipped into it a few days ago. However, it was a wick, so entries would have been quite hard to obtain here. And in these bull markets, it's really difficult for us to get these uptrends and then we move back down and then we move up. These bull markets work really differently. We will usually get a huge spike, minor consolidation, huge spike, minor consolidation, huge spike, and you'll see that happening over and over. So obviously I'd say the bull market really started when we got the Trump win. We got the pump, a minor consolidation. Even the consolidation was in an uptrend. Then we got another pump, another consolidation, another pump, and then obviously a slight dip. This dip was caused by political issues, I believe, in Syria. And the entire market, even the stock market, was crashing that day. And then obviously we've rebounded since. And the way you can really tell that we're in a bull market is by looking at how big these wicks are right here. These wicks, at the bottom, shows that there is a lot of buyers in the market. The reason for that is the wick shows us where the price has been to at the lowest point, and candle usually closes with a large body than a large wick. Like here, it shows us, well, this is a buy candle, so this shows us again that there's many buyers and not many sellers because they're not controlling the candle. However, this candle is a sell candle, so sellers are in control. However, with the large wick, it shows us that buyers are reclaiming control at this area. And obviously if buyers are reclaiming control at this area, it means that buyers are starting to get stronger, and that's why we ultimately got this slight uptrend, which should continue. I mean, the market is looking strong. Another thing we need to take a look at is Bitcoin dominance, which is making altcoins more bearish and more bearish. The reason for that is when Bitcoin dominance moves up, altcoins will usually move down. So what we need to see is dominance start to drop off a lot more. We need to break this white line right here and then just continue the downtrend for altcoins to really flourish. Now, with dominance moving up, that could pose a good entry point for Fantom, roughly at these levels. And if you are able to get in here, then again, I think that will be a solid entry, at $1 to 86 cents. I think it will be a decent entry. You won't get in at the low, and you might even go into some drawdown if the market does weaken slightly. But again, I'd recommend not investing all your capital and have some left over to dollar cost average down with. So that's what I'd recommend. Now for selling targets, it again depends on how long you really want to hold. In 2021, it was a slightly different time in the market, and it'll be interesting to see if we're able to get that sort of time back in regards to how much buyers were entering the market. Back then everything was about NFTs and dApps, and that's why we really saw a huge rally. Now it's sort of switched over to AI, quantum computing, and everything like that. So the market has shifted, and we'll have to see how that adapts to Fantom and other altcoins. So the narrative has changed, but we'll have to see how Fantom reacts to that narrative change. And if NFTs do slightly come back, then I definitely see Fantom being able to go back to its all-time high. However, if not, I still think we can get $2.79 or even $1.80 as the really lowest point. So if you're entering where we talked about at these entries, then $1.80 is already 80% profit. Not the best return yet. However, we are able to hit the $2.79. That's nearly 200% profit. And then once we're at these levels, we'll be able to tell more easily whether Fantom has the strength to continue going up, and if it does, then I think it can easily head to, you know, $5.53, which will then be roughly 440% profit. So that's what we have on Fantom. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. If you need a place to buy, sell, or trade Fantom, check out all the exchanges we're working with down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.